from the year 1977 in the Richmond Times-Dispatch. Better half differs from ace Duckpinner. 6 years ago, Kathy Bauer acquired what was to become one of the most recognized last names in duckpin bowling. She married Charles G. Kramer, Jr., better known to friends and fans as Buddy. For those bowling fans who've spent recent years meditating with Mongolian monks, Buddy Kramer has earned the #1 national ranking in duckpins the last 3 seasons, a Bowler of the Year award, and All-Star Championship. Only Hall of Famers Jimmy Deitch 7 times and Nick Tronsky 5 times have been ranked #1 more times than the 28-year-old Richmonder. But Kathy Kramer's acclaim is not limited to the fact that she has a well-known husband, a master of a game that has driven thousands to 10 pins out of frustration. She also is an exceptional duckpin bowler, ranked locally in the top 20 since 1972, and #2 among the city women last season with a 119.48 average. However, there are differences in the way husband and wife approach in the game, and Thursday night at Willow Bowl, while Buddy was rolling in the invitational singles, Kathy took time to explain those contrasts. "I'm not nearly as serious about my bowling as he is," said Mrs. Kramer, who competes in the Tuesday night Manchester Mixed League and the Monday night C&P Telephone Company League, both at Plaza Bowl. "He keeps telling me that I'm a hopeless case. He says I throw a terrible first ball because it doesn't mix the pins. He says my second ball is very good because it has to be, since I don't get many good breaks. He sometimes gets upset with me when he sees me goofing off. He's much more intense." Kathy said, however, that Buddy is a very patient coach, though I'm not a very patient student. He'll tell me to do some particular thing, and when I don't, he'll just let me alone and tell me to do it the way I want to. Kramer can often be found at Willow during the day. He works nights as a computer operator for the Federal Reserve Bank, practicing shots for hours. But his wife said, "I hate to practice. Before this season, we bowled together only twice. I was playing softball during the summer." Although their differences on the lanes are quite pronounced, marriage counselors are not needed to restore domestic tranquility. To the Kramers, duckpins has been more than a game, and Willow more than a duckpin house, because that's where they first met as teenagers. "I was about 15 and we were in a junior program here," said Kathy. "The boys were on one side of the house and the girls were on the other, and they never crossed. One night, I was talking to my father in the middle of the house, and Buddy, he was really shy, walked up and asked, 'Do you bowl?' Kathy said Buddy called her almost every day for about 2 months before he finally asked her for a date. Besides the start of their relationship, the Kramers have gained the down payment on their house and most of their appliances from duckpins. Kathy said Buddy always comes up with a big win when they need something around the house, like the spring 2.5 years ago before son Scott made his appearance. I found out I was pregnant in May, and I told Buddy that we would have to have a second car," Mrs. Kramer said. "The next month, he went out and won $4,000 in a tournament. It really helped that we were able to pay cash for the car. The next major purchase facing the couple was a larger house. It seems that Buddy's bowling awards are taking up too much space. Our attic is full of trophies. We have a tool shed, and half of that is full. I'd like to have a room to put his trophies, pictures, and things," said Mrs. Kramer. "Buddy, you heard the lady.